Hello, welcome back to my vlog. My name is Nicole and this is Be a Flamingo, and I'm just doing up all my zips and following me on my crochet journey. Yes, I am sat here in my heated gilet. I don't know why I say, is it gilet? Gilet? I think it's a gilet. It could be something completely different, to be honest. It is freezing this morning. There was ice outside, and so I've got this on because I'm like, even though I've got the heating on, or I've had the heating on, it's really cold in here. I've got stuff to talk to you about and to show you, a lot of stuff to show you actually today. It's going to be two parts. I'm going to show you what I've made, and then later on today, which is Wednesday, so it's Wednesday the 26th of November, I've actually got a yarn delivery arriving. It normally comes in the morning, but DPD are bringing it this afternoon, so as soon as it arrives we'll unpack it on here for you and can see the goodies that I've got. It's a bit of a restock and also a bit of a some new things as well. So we're quite excited really. So where did I leave you off? I left you off after my Saturday market, which was absolutely amazing, and it was crazy busy, and I was getting ready for my Sunday market. Now if you want to, this is where I tell you, because I always forget. If you want to the behind the scenes, I'm actually putting the World's Worst Crochet podcast on my Patreon, and I'm just going to do the gossip, you know, the gossip that you don't really want major public here on YouTube. I'm just going to tell you the gossip behind the scenes sort of stuff on a podcast. I'm going to try and record that today, and that'll be up. So if you want to join my Patreon, the link is down below in the description. That would be awesome. Thank you very much. You are wobbling because I've just wobbled everything. So back where I was saying, so I was getting ready for the Sunday market. However, it was cancelled due to the wind and the weather. It was horrendous, to be honest. It was cancelled. So I'm not going to lie, I was quite glad, to be honest, because I was sat, when the email came through, I was sat on the sofa and I had all the heating on, and I was really cozy, and I was like, I don't really want to leave this spot right now. And I was like, oh, that's quite good, thank goodness for that. So that was cancelled, but never fear, I've got 4 more markets to go. I've got 2 this weekend. So on Saturday I'm at the St Luke's Methodist Church in Highland for the Eco Fair. This is the first Eco Fair I've been going to do. I think before I had to cancel the summer one. I just didn't have enough stock, which seems to be the story of my life. I just don't have enough stock. I'm working on plans about sorting that out. If I look a bit glowy at the moment, it's because the sun's now hitting the stained glass window over the road and is now deflecting straight into my studio, so I look like an angel. So I've got that Saturday, and then on Sunday we're actually in East Runcorn, Queen of Hearts, which is a pub. It's a really good pub actually. Made some bacon sarnies for us in the morning, and it's the Frost Fair there, so it's going to be really busy, and I'm really quite excited for it. So that's again with the Artisan Network, which is my main people that I go with, and then the other ones with the churchy people. I don't know if they're churchy people, the Eco Fair people. Anyway, I've been making stuff, and that's what you want to see, because there's no point me blabbering on about stuff if you want to see what I've been making. So I have done this really organized thing. For me, it's quite strange. I hunted out, because apparently I'm a hoarder. Just those that know me in real life can probably understand, yeah. And I've been putting crochet projects here, there and everywhere that I finished. So I decided that I was going to have got all my plastic buckets out, and I was going to organise them. I have got enough £5 misfit makes. If you don't know what a misfit make is, it's just like a little, I have my tubs on my what do I have tubs on? My tables, and I just shove some different bits and bobs in there that I've made, and I've just got left over, or I've just not made like more than 4 of, because I like to be, I'm a bit OCD, I like to have like 4 or 6 of everything in my tubs. But with my Misfits bins, well, it can be, it's Misfits. I have got enough of that to last me forever. It's a massive tub. I'm not going to go and get it out because it's in the other room, and in the other room it's freezing cold. So I've got a massive box of that. I've got a sort of odd £10, you know, I've only made 1 or 2 of them. And then I've obviously got my axolotls. I've only got 2 axolotls. I've got to make loads more of those. And then I've got my things that I always sell, which are my hatching animals, my strawberry chicks. What else? Hatching animals, did I say that? Strawberry chicks. You know, those little things that are just always my best sellers. And then I need another one for, I need another bin, which I've obviously put somewhere, for like my hoodie bears and my Kamalo Fable collections. And I think I'm all right. I'm doing okay for stock, but I'm just kind of, I keep making more. But now that, strangely, now that I've actually sorted it all out, and I can see, because it's all there on my lounge, so when I sit in the lounge in the evening, I can see my boxes, and I can see how much I've got in them. And I'm like, it's actually cleared my mind, so I'm quite happy making, which is great for my markets. And for you as well, because I've had some new stuff, patterns. I may have brought a few patterns. But let's show you some stuff I've been doing. So one of the big things I did was I have my Christmas elves and Christmas elf boys and elf girls. Elf girls didn't do so well. They all sold out, but they were the last to go. Boys were really popular. And they're the easy crochet ones, I quite stand. But then I also had the Hugurumi or Hugurumi. I don't know how to say it. Little mini ornaments, and instead of making them as ornaments, I just made them as little plushies, and they were really popular. And people have asked me if I can also stock them in the post office, and they want to order them. So I've been making those. I need to make a lot more. I'm making little elves. Look at these. They're cute. I've sort of got a little blush on them as well. Just look, they're that size. I don't know what to, I haven't got anything to hand for like size guide. Have I got anything to hand? Not really. I haven't got a cup, and I'm really lazy this morning. I'm just refusing to go into a room that I've not got heated up. So I've got my heated gilet. The heating's been on, but it's so expensive, and I've got a little convector fan here. Very nice and toasty in my studio. So right, so I've got this one. How cute is that? And this one, I did little different hair. Oh, and different colour. But how cute are those? Hold on, stay there for a second. Let me go and get the elves that I was doing. Oh, it's cold. It's so cold. Right, where am I here? So freezing. I don't like the cold at all. Right, so this is the elves that I was talking about that I've been making. So they're very cute, but they do take a while. And these ones, obviously a lot smaller, but to be honest, they're equally as cute. I like the stripy hat. I've sold one of these on the website, so I need to send that off today. I think it'd be great for elf on the shelf. Well, you know, that one you have to hide or do something every day. I don't do that. I don't have children. So he's going to go, actually. I'll pack him up and put him through to the post office. Thank you very much for your order for that. Love that. I love when orders come through, because it sort of chimes on my phone and chimes on my iPad, and it's like, what was that? So yes, anyway, I've got elves. Look at these. So they come in packets of 5. The pattern, not these. The patterns come in 5. So I've not made them all. I'm making my way through them. I've got some snowmen. Cute are these. No, they haven't got the sticky out nose, and I much prefer them without the sticky out nose. Made 2 of these as well. Glitter eyes. We'll talk about eyes in a minute. And then I've got reindeers. I know they look like a little puppy at first. I need to sort that out. Let me just stab something. One moment, please, as I fix something. Sometimes these end, that's so better, much better. I've moved you, haven't I? Little reindeers, they're so cute. So I've got 2 of those. These are, do you know what? They're all, so the round, they're all, apart from this, because it's got extra bits on, but like with the snowmen, they have all the same round pattern for the head. So you can, what I do is I make all the heads in the different colours that they need to do and put the eyes in. And then I'll go back and do the extra bits and kind of like, it feels a lot easier that way. So I'm batch make, because I've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, made 8 things. These are gingerbread. Yes, the cute little bow on them. Look at them. I did them and I didn't put the bow on. I was like, what's going on? There's something different here. And it's because I forgot the bow, so the bow really makes it. So they're my little Christmas things that I've been making. I really like them. And I sell them for £5 each. I know, but we don't talk about pricing, do we, here? So I've made those, that's 8. And it's only Wednesday and I only started on, I didn't do anything Sunday because my brain just was not working. I tried 3 times to make an axolotl head and it just did not work out. Right, so I've started also stocking up on my hatching animals. So I've got my capybaras and I've got my squirrels. So my capybaras are in oranges and my squirrels are in acorns. And I thought, I've got all the green frog crochets hatching animals. So I've done some, the koalas. And these are going to be little, I'm going to put them in like an eggshell, but green. So it's like a eucalyptus leaf. Does that make sense? But I think these are so cute. So what I've been doing is just making, I've made 4 of these. I'm thinking 4 is my number. I'm happy with these. I'm just making random ones and then I'll go back and make the shells on an evening where I can sit on the sofa and do that, because I don't really need the full pattern and a full range of yarns as well to do that. So I made 4 of those. I'm not quite sure. I want to make some more because they go so well. So we'll work on that. And then I made some dragons. Now, I call this pattern designer Dr. Choco Crochet. Well, I don't know if it's that or Dr. Choco Crochet. It's all linked down in my Google document. Anyway, I've made these dragons. She's got hatching dragons. I've not yet made the shells. Again, I'm going to do those probably tonight while I'm on the sofa. So look at these. How cute are these? They're so, do you know what? They're so quick and easy to make as well. So I've got one. I've got this colour as well. And then I've got a blue one. And then I've got a grey one. I've done 4 of these. I don't know if I'm going to make more. I might make a few more, just a couple more. Because they'll go, because they're quite big, so they'll be like £10. And they'll go along with my chicks and eggs, which are quite big as well, with the fluffy fur thing on the top. I showed them last time. I think they'll go quite well as my hatching animals, which are more stocking fillers. So I've been making those. So all I've got to do now is the eggs on those. And then I also got the Dr. Choco Night Fury. Is it Night Fury? Who are you? What are you? Toothless pattern. I made this last night. So, and obviously when it's dark and people who use black yarn, you know. So this is really cute. And I thought, well, they're not that different a size. Oh, you're upside down, sorry. So I might, I kind of want to say I might do a few of these in eggs. Maybe just on their own. Like have them for £8. It took a bit of work to do, only because it's got like the tail and then this bit, and then got the wings, which are slightly different, and then you've got these frilly eerie things as well. But the body is pretty much the same as the other dragon. I don't know. Might make some more, I think. We'll see how it goes. See how my brain goes, whether my brain's like, yeah, I can do that. I'll do that today. And then yesterday on Instagram, you know, in the morning, well, it was about 5 o'clock in the morning. I was scrolling because I obviously can't sleep. Cuteville Toys showed this. How cute is that? This is a little angel, and she has it so that its legs has little bells on them, but I'm going to do it without legs. What I might do is so look, this is empty. I might stuff this so it's actually a plushie and just have a bottom on it. Does that make sense? You know what I'm talking about, because I think this is adorable. I'm going to put some fluffy yarn around her little bun. I haven't lint rolled this at all, but it's so cute, so easy to make. I like Cuteville Toys patterns because they're just written quite nicely. So how cute, that is just adorable, isn't it? I'm gonna make a few of those because I think they'll do really well as well. So I've been busy. I've been making one else. Now, I have seen Snuggle Beans Crochet spluting toys, spluting animals, and they've been around for ages and ages. And I really want to make one, but they look so big when I've been watching other people do them, and I was like, I just didn't know if I had it in me. Anyway, a lovely friend ordered a unicorn. She chose the Snuggle Beans Crochet spluting unicorn pattern. So I made it up in chenille, and I followed the instructions. The instructions say use a 3.75mm hook. Well, I haven't got that, and I'm not going into, you know, I might do like 3.5, but I'm not doing that 3.75. So I used a 4mm basically. I used a 4mm hook. And this is the cutest thing I've ever seen. And I just look at this. She sploots. Hello. How so she sploots. She, so the idea was she wanted some pink. So this is like a, I don't know what it is, and purples. With the mane on, the little horn as well, and the ears. How cute is that? She's got big 25mm eyes. So I thought about putting, she says, I think it's, hang on, I'm doing a Highland count. I can see I'm addicted again. What does it say? So in her supply, she says Premier Parfait Chunky. Crochet hook 3.75mm and safety eyes 30mm. So I use, this is Yarn Smith Chanel, and I think that's just a little bit thicker than Premier Parfait Chunky. 4mm and a 25mm eyes. I think if I did 30, it'd just be too much. I don't know why I'm scrolling now. I'm going back to where I was on ears. This is smaller than I thought. Can you, like, head? I've obviously been putting it off. I don't know. I think, like, is it Robin from Notting Hook Crochet? Hers always come out huge, but I think she must be using something that's like blanket yarn, or not blanket yarn, but that kind of size. So they come out huge. But these are adorable. Look at that. Sold this one for £25, a lot of work with the mane and everything. But I've got a few of the other patterns now. I'm making Highland cows today, and I think they'll go really well alongside the hoodie bears that I sell for £15. Because they're not as detailed as this, but they'll sit nicely on my little shelf, and they'll just look really cute. Look at that, how adorable. I was like, when it came out, I was like, it's not as big as I thought it would be. Maybe I should try it as in snug as a bug. I don't know if I've got it in me to do all of that work. It's snug as a bug. Chanel, yeah, it's fine. But I really like this one. So this is my kind of big pattern for this week. So what I've been working on this for a couple of weeks now. I like this. I've actually put weighted beads in it, poly pellets in it, rather than just stuffing. I'm not quite sure about the kamikaze head, but that makes it just, hello. I don't know why I keep saying hello. But how cute is that? Adorable. So she's going to go to her new home on Sunday. I don't know if I've got it in me to do another one of these, because it was just the curly things. It wasn't making the curly things, it was more sewing them in and yeah, making sure they look all right. It's a bit hard work. That and the eyes, eye placements are so hard. Can you bear with me one moment? I've just, did I get you? Right, I'm just killing a fly. I've got, did I get you? Bloody did as well. Oh, now you're wonky. Sorry about that. I had some house plants and one brought in like all those little fruit flies, and I've been sorting it out for weeks now, but there's just one that will occasionally get into the studio and it'll just bug me. So I need to get that, so you just witness. I don't know what that looks like. I'll find out when it edits. Getting rid of that because that was really annoying me. But I've sorted all the others out, so that's perfect. So that's my makes, which I'm going to be taking to my markets this week. And I'm going to do exactly what I was going to plan to do last weekend, which was film both markets separately. So I'm going to be back in a moment. So don't go anywhere, because we've got yarn to unpack. Yes, I have spent money on yarn. So I'll be back in a second. Right, some parcels just arrived. It's like 3 in the afternoon now. I am frozen. It's just got colder. For some reason, the radiator in my lounge just doesn't work. Right, my yarn's just arrived. Excuse the... I was sitting on the sofa when the doorbell went, and I was like covered in blankets, and you know what it's like, because you can't, you know, you have to run to the door, and yeah. Anyway, I need to show you what I've made this morning. It's a Highland cow. Look, it's from the spluting. Right, ignore that. Do you know how long? It must have taken like 10 minutes for the placement of the eyes, and I feel they need to go down a bit, but I have a feeling he's probably going to sell very quickly. Look how cute he is. One again from Snuggle Beans Crochet. Look at his little tail. Highland cows are just really in, aren't they? I just love him. He just sits in your hand like this, like the hoodie bears with their floppy legs. Just sits in your... It's perfect. Is it a market make? It's not one of those 15-30 minute market makes. I think once you've got all the bits done, like the legs and the arms and the tail and the ears and everything, the head and body is quite quick to put together, but it's all the sewing and everything. But I just love these. Look at these big eyes. So hello you. Anyway, we're not here for that. We're here for yarn. I've just had this delivered. Look at this. I'm like, how much did I order? To be honest, I can't remember what I ordered from Wool Warehouse. I just did a restock of the stuff, so because I've only got 4 markets left. Hold on, I'm having issues. Oh, I think I've just cut. I tried to just order what I needed. I mean, that's what we say to ourselves, isn't it? Is that what we say to ourselves? Because I will be doing a big restock. At some point. I got snug as a bug. Right, let's pull this out here. Oh, there's 2. Right, okay. We have some snug as a bug. Do you know, after this, I'm going to go for a nap. I'm exhausted today. Oh, we've got some cream. Oh, I forget how soft this is. It's blooming freezing. I put my fingers in there. It's freezing. It's got been, obviously it's been in the warehouse and it was minus something last night. I swear to goodness. Got cream. These are for bunnies and possibly eggs. I got some black because I wanted to make some of the dragon that I've put, my toothless dragon I made earlier, which I showed you. I wanted to make it in Snug as a Bug as well. So I got black. So I didn't have any of that. I don't know why. I forgot to order it previously. I got some yellow for some chicks for I'm feeling this and put my fingers inside because it is freezing inside. I mean, I have just put the heating back on again. But this wool is kind of not snug at the moment. Bright yellow for chicks. And then I've got this, what is this called? Couldn't tell you. I think it's sea green. Something, it's a sea green something. I thought this would be really nice for the dresses for the Fable collection bunnies. Just as a nice little, and I really quite like that. It's muted. It's not. Can you see it? You can see it. If I can see it, you can see it. It's muted. I like that. Got the bag again. Right, let me put these in here. I keep saying I'm trying to sort my office out, but that's really got to sort it out because my mum's coming to stay. Did I tell you about that earlier for a couple of weeks? And so she's going to need to sleep somewhere. It's not in my office, but I'm just going to move everything that I had for all my market stuff from the lounge into the office. And somehow it's going to work. Right, got more. Don't worry. Oh, I think I've got another. Oh, no. Okay. Got some new bits. I got fur. Look at this. I wasn't. The pictures on the website I always find because you don't know how big the strand is. I can't find a strand. Oh, look. Oh, that's quite. Oh. I've never had this before. What is this? This is Yarn Smith Zuora. Super chunky. I can see making something out of that. It's only 50 gram. Is it 50 gram? This is koala grey. Yeah, 50 gram ball. But can you see that? It's quite thick. Because the other stuff I got, which is not fur, but it's what I thought was fur. And that's really tiny. That's like, you cannot, even for the life of me. You can't crochet or knit or anything in that. So that's just like little for an accent bit. But this, you can. Oh, this is quite nice. The reason I got this, I needed to go on top of the chicks' heads. Excuse me a minute. I can't remember who did the pattern. So I got two lots of this. I got this, which is called Husky as well. So let me just pull out of a. There you go. This is quite nice. Oh, it's so. Excuse me for a minute. Oh, I thought chenille was nice, and then I thought Snug as a Bug was. But this is something completely different. I'm like, what can I make out of this? Just rubbing it on my face, basically. I have got a clean face, I promise. So yes, I've just turned the light on because it's a bit dark. Right, and then right, let's just go for this. I've got some of the blush. I've got two lots of that because I use that for like the faces of things and everything, for like my L. So I've got two lots of that because I'm literally down to bare minimum. This is celery, greens. You always, yeah, I think I said about having lots and lots of different browns, but you always need lots and lots of different greens as well. And then this one is bottle green. That's not the green I want. I've got this green here, the one at the bottom. I just cannot for the life of me figure out which one it is. So slowly, as I'm putting an order through, I'm like, oh, right, I'll try this one. Well, it's certainly not that one. It's definitely not that one. I've not got that one. So now I've got another green. I have got another green. I think this is a grass green. I like this one. Can you see that? It's freezing. It's kind of, it looks like it's got sheen to it, but it hasn't. Maybe it has. Anyway, they're my greens. I put my greens in my green plot. You go in there. In there you go. That dark green is not the one I wanted. That's annoying. Right, I've got a yellow. This is primrose yellow, because remember last time I got this one, which is like a buttercup, I think, and it was for my chicks in my, this is the colour that I use from Woollands. It's we've gone from one extreme, like, which is really light, this one, to really bright. And if you didn't catch my last one, my last video, I don't know if I like that. I can't use Woollands Bunny Baby at the moment, because we think for the UKCA testing, the certificate for chemicals and everything is not right. Not right. What is it? It's not right. It's not wrong, but it's not approved for the UKCA. Oh, I don't know what I'm talking about, do I? I can't use it basically, so I'm having to find alternatives. This is not this is too bright. I just feel like it's like a sunflower. And what is this? This isn't a sunflower. This is a, that's the problem when you go and change yarns and you can't get the exact colour, because you're like, now all I think is, like, you know, I like to use that colour. My brain doesn't go, well, but you can try this. It's the same, it's yellow, it's fine. But my brain just says no. But we'll work with it. So this is primrose yellow. Very bright. I've got another orange for capybaras and oranges. Or maybe I didn't. No, what did I got an orange. This is tangerine. The other one was carrot, which is a lot. I don't know if I've got any of that. I want to tell you that I got this for a reason. I really need to start sort of writing these reasons down. I think this, because I've just got an orange. I just don't know what for. It's got to be something. Anyway, got another blush. Got two of those. You can never have too many of those. I like to, I went through, I've got peaches up here and it just doesn't, yeah, I know, look, it's a mess. I've got my orange and browns, now not a lot browns. I keep saying that because I've got 3 on my desk. And I bought another of the, what is this? Vanilla fudge, because I like to make that. Well, now I like to make it with like my Highland cows. It's like a vanilla fudge and it's a dark chocolate brown one. Right, anyway, so that can go over there. What else have I got? I have got bright red. I was waiting and waiting. I couldn't put my order in at Wool Warehouse earlier on in the week. I had to put it in, what day is it today? Wednesday. Well, that's a lie, isn't it? I think I put it in on Monday night. I was waiting and waiting for the bright red to come back in. Yeah, it is bright red because I really like this red to come back into stock. I know what I'm talking about. And then I've just got cream because I'm just making some cream little teddy bears. Do you know, this is terrible lighting that I've got in here. It doesn't look right because it's the afternoon. Do you know, I just feel like I've got probably one of everything, of most colours. And then I think when I stock up, I'll be doing like 2 or 3 of each colour. I just feel like I should, I don't know, because after my last Christmas market, which I think is the 6th of December, I will not have anything until March next year, so we can make whatever we want. Yay! I just had a bit of cheese. Maybe that's just sent me completely over the edge. I really like this. I might need to get some more. I'll put it on I'll make some chicks tonight and eggs. Still gonna make my axolotls. We'll see how it comes out. You're quite up there, aren't you? Look, can you just see my balls behind me? It's just terrible, isn't it? I need to sort that all out. I need to do a lot of things, but I don't seem to be doing a lot of things. I seem to be just getting sidetracked by making cows. And what else have I made today? No, just a cow. Because he's so cute. What I might do is I might prep some more legs and arms and bits and bobs. So then if I do that tonight, then I've got them to do on Thursday and Friday. So then I've got Saturday. I'm not worried about the market and stock levels, but Sunday is a big frost fair, so I need lots for that. I've still got my gilet on because I'm really cold. But look at this, so cute. And just so small as well. Oh, look, he's adorable. I cannot get pictures of my plushies. I think you have to see them in person and just fall in love with them. I can definitely make more of those. So that was my yarn. That's what I was waiting for to show you, because I know you all like a yarn haul, and there were some different ones in there. Yes, that's it. Loads of people were giving me some, I think it's a little wool shop, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's Stylecraft or something. I can't remember, to be honest, what people have been saying, but I've been looking at it. Snuggle Puff, I think it was. It was a different chenille. So I might try that as well. And I think people have been trying to explain to me, like Elise Voluto, that what it's like, and I'm kind of guessing that it's not like a blanket yarn, it's not like a chenille, it's something completely different. So now I really need to order some of those. So I might put an order through next week for just a couple of balls. I just want to see what it's like and see if it's something I can work with and see how it is. I could test it out for you all. Anyway, that's me done. I am going now for a nap because I just need some time out, and then I'll come back and I will start crocheting more cows. I think I've got loads of patterns, got rabbits, and he's just looking at me now. And I hope you're all having a nice time and you're not too cold wherever you are. I'm gonna go now because I'm just nattering, and hopefully you enjoyed this vlog. Let me know if you want to see, if there's anything you really want to see me talk about, show, or anything like that, and I can do that for you, or I can think about doing it for you before I actually do it. Another thing. Right, I'm going. I'll speak to you, or I will not speak to you. I will see you all at the weekend with another market vlog.